I have two cats in my house. One's name is Tito, and the other one's name is Leon. Tito is the like fun, curious, playful, adventurous cat. But Leon, he's like the stoic. He's the calm, cool, collected, like majestic Lama Barik. And I'm not just saying this, like it's genuinely true. It's not like made up story. But Leon, when he's inside, when he's indoors, he's you can almost feel that he's sad and depressed and miserable. You could see it on his face. It's like a vibe that you can feel from the guy. And we're like, what the heck? Why? Like, it's said that curiosity kills a cat, which means cats are very curious. And my cat, Tito, that checks out. But Leon, like, he's not acting the way a cat is supposed to act like. So we're like, what the heck? And we found out that when like your cat or dog, well, we don't do dogs, do we? Nidges. And we found out that when your cat doesn't have purpose, it feels sad. It feels depressed, which is crazy. So like, okay, how can we give our cat Leon purpose? Because Tito kind of is already playful. You just give him a toy and he's super fun and excited. But Leon, if you give him a toy, he's not acting the way a cat should act. Like he'll literally look at it, roll it. It's just completely depressed, bro. So we decided the way we can give him purpose is actually taking him outside. And when we took him outside, oh my Allah, complete like 360-degree transformation. Something genuinely changed. Something clicked for this guy. He started like rolling over on the floor on the concrete. You could just tell like he was so happy and he was showing it. And he was getting all like, this guy legit ran across the backyard. I've never seen a cat do that. What cat runs like a dog across the backyard? It's crazy. So like, dang, subhanallah. When we took him from indoors to outdoors, he went from being sad, depressed, and miserable to being happy, curious, and almost like he was acting the way the cat, like a cat is supposed to act. And I was thinking, that's literally 99% of men. 99% of men are like Leon when he was indoors. When you're comfy, when you're in your comfort zone, when you're indoors, that's actually the reason why you probably feel depressed. You feel out of touch from like the masculine part of yourself, and you don't feel the way a man is supposed to feel. You're not behaving the way a man is supposed to behave like. You're out of touch with your masculinity. I always felt like even though I had Dean, there was something missing. Like a piece of the puzzle was missing. And I was so confused because I was always told and I learned that Deen is your purpose. Pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the ultimate purpose. And I realized I was like Leon. And it wasn't until I went outside of my comfort zone and changed my environment that I was able to behave the way a man is supposed to behave. And when I say environment, for me it was my mental environment. So for example, sugar. Sugar, bro. So tasty and delicious. Oh my god. I don't have as much sugar as before. I've switched from eating like bad sugar to only eating if it's actually worth it. Like a little cookie from the store is not anywhere near as good as like homemade chocolate chip cookies from your sister. It's completely different. So I'll only settle for the really, really high quality chocolate. But the point is, in the old days, sugar was messing up my mental environment so bad. And having a bad mental environment is the equivalent of having like a dirty, messy, cluttered room. Like your room right now, is it clean? Like for real though, how dirty is it? Do you got that basket of laundry still sitting on your bed? Didn't even put away the clothes yet. You got socks on the floor. Did you even make your bed? Bro, having a bad mental environment is the equivalent of having like a dirty room. And sugar was one of the things that was genuinely ruining my mental environment. Like sugar was one of the biggest reasons why I couldn't focus. It was the reason why I couldn't. It was actually the reason why I was always distracted. It literally turned me into a dum dum. Genuinely couldn't focus on anything, even if my life depended on it. The way I cleaned up my mental room was simply avoiding the thing that's making me have a bad mental environment. So the way I cleaned up my mental room was by simply avoiding sugar, drastically reducing it. And very quickly I found that like my mental environment was really good. It was the equivalent of having a clean mental environment. Like the process of drastically reducing sugar was the equivalent of me cleaning up my room. And I found that I began to have clarity. Like like when I think about something, like imagine having walking into a nice room. Yeah, this is kind of nice to be here. Oh, it's kind of vibes. No, that bed's looking pretty good. Oh, it's really neat. Actually, very organized. Wow, pretty welcoming. That's kind of how my mental environment became like. It's nice to be up here. It's nice to actually think for a little bit. Feels good. So it was kind of weird, but yeah, man, sugar was one of the biggest things for me. And so I'm realizing most men have such a bad mental environment. Video games, sugar, so many things, bro, that are just ruining your mental environment and that are making you like my cat, Leon. We want to almost kind of be like Tito, curious, like adventurous, especially for a man. And the way to almost meet the other version of yourself is to clean up your mental environment. Do not buy into your emotions and justify with logic. Wassalamu alaikum.